Shire's reign leaves its mark from the world above. They fall to me through endless realms. I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight. Rise from the poles below, ancient echoes in the afterglow. Once a god, now bound by fate, in shadows deep I lie and wait. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Soul slip by, lost and cold, in my hands the story's told. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Soul slip by, lost and cold, in my hands the story's told. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rust and echoes, wires and gears, silent witness through the years. They call my name in the black and dark. Now Shire's reign leaves its mark from the world above. They fall to me through endless realms. I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight. Rise from the poles below, ancient echoes in the afterglow. Once a god, now bound by fate, in shadows deep I lie and wait. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Soul slip by, lost from the world above, they fall to me. Through endless realms I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread, my throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains. Through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all are one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight.
All right. Hello and good evening, everybody. We're back for, well, more Gundam, actually. Shocking nobody. It is Sunday after all. Fucking tired. But you know what? That's okay. I am not streaming tomorrow, so I am probably going to just chill after work tomorrow. Yeah, not really much else to say. Oh, right, yes, actually, so when we finished SEED Destiny yesterday, I actually forgot there is one more Gundam SEED chapter to go through. It is Stargazer, but it's only 2 missions, so should be able to get through it fairly quickly. I actually don't remember how long these missions take because it's been for bloody ever. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, so we're going to get through that, and then we're going to get into Gundam 00 tonight. So I think really without any further ado, I'm just going to pretty much get right into it. I don't have too much else to say. I mean, well, no, that's not entirely true. I've got a lot to say, or a lot that I want to say, but whether or not I should is another story entirely. So, all right. Oh, here we go. I'm pretty sure this first mission's pretty short.
コズミックイーラ22後にファーストコーディネーターと呼ばれるジョージ・グレンは木星探査中地球外生命体の存在を示唆する証拠エビデンス01を
Hey Dog Sweaters, how's it going? Welcome to the stream tonight. We are doing Gundam. It's good to see you.
それ以来人々の目は火星を越えた外宇宙へ向けられるようになった
Actually, you know what? Since you are new to the channel, I don't know if you've followed in on Writer's Rate. I have no idea, but oh, excellent. So let me just do this because I know you're pretty new to the channel. So hi, I'm Milkaya. Obviously, you've seen me hanging around Ray's stream, and actually, to that point, I knew I was going to start stream when she was looking for someone to raid. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Because I don't like self-promoting in other people's channel. So, not to mention, I respect our adorable little siren far, far too much. She's just a really good friend, and yeah, I won't do that. I just won't. Anywho, this is it's actually nice to see you here. So let me get into this. So first off, let me do this. Huzzah! So this is how I normally look, at least for the time being. This will change at some point. So, as I've said before, I'm Melchiah Turalian, elven god of the dead, and I live in the realm of Ivan Winarda, as you would call it, the Dead Realms. I am a keeper of souls, the one who guides those through the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and also the guardian of the Great Cycle. I am also sometimes known as Maledictus, which is actually the name of the god itself. Hi. As you can tell, I am currently playing SD Gundam G Generation Crossrays, but I actually play a wide variety of games, and have currently under my belt that I've finished on stream would be Super Robot Wars 30, Ace Combat 7, Armored Core 6, been through Division 1, Division 2, played some One Step from Eden. The fuck else have I been playing? Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, long story short, as a variety streamer, I'll play almost anything. The only thing I don't really get into is horror, because one, I have not really found a horror game that I enjoy. And two, I don't know, it just hasn't really been my cup of tea. Although, I am interested in Subnautica, so I will play that at some point. Right now, I'm trying to clear out as much as I can from my docket before the end of August shows up, because once that happens, I'm going to be streaming Super Robot Wars Y, which is the new title in that series when it comes out. And that's August 28th. So traumatized from tank controls. You know what? Understandable. All right. Let us get dressed for the occasion. You know, commanding a bunch of mobile suits into combat. You know, I may as well at least look the part. All right, and actually, before I fucking forget, because I'm going to, let's actually go back to the game. I've actually done that before. Started playing the game for a bit and totally forgot I was on my just chatting screen. Streamer life, gotta love it.
人類がまだ見ぬ希望、宇宙の可能性を求めるように。
So you said you've been watching some Gundam series. Which ones have you seen? If you don't mind my asking.
新宇宙探査開発機構、通称 DSSD による無人モビルスーツ開発プロジェクトは、その拠点を月軌道外の宇宙ステーションに統合し、次の段階へ足を進めようとしていた。しかし、時を同じくして地球は
I think we'll try to. That would be the Unia 7 drop. Ah, the white mustache. You know, I know a lot of people have a soft spot for Gundam Wing, and I kinda do. Oh yeah, G Gundam. What happens when you combine Gundam with Dragon Ball Z? You get G Gundam. Yeah, the you know what? Turn A wasn't bad, but I'm also not going to say that it was great either. I had some issues with it. But Gundam Wing, really? My biggest problem with Gundam Wing is it was far too on the nose with its anti-war messaging. And it went to the point of an extreme, which was entirely unbelievable. Because, I mean, that's really the core of Gundam. The core of Gundam is war is horrible. Like, if you go back and you watch the original Gundam series and then in Gundam Zeta, you don't really have to watch much more than that to really get the gist of it, but it's very anti-war. And most of the series follow along with anti-war. Some take it to ridiculous extremes, others don't. And shockingly, even G Gundam is anti-war, because they settle their disputes through the Gundam fight. And Earth is still fucked up from the wars. Well, I know Gundam Wing, they definitely tried something a little different. They were going for... well, very much like the edgy boy band type thing. And unfortunately, like, they really missed the mark of what they could have done. They also made it kind of too much about the mechs and the mobile suits, and not enough about the kind of tolls and horrors that war itself inflicted upon the pilots. Now, they fixed some of that if you read any of the manga, and especially if you read into like the Glory of the Losers manga. It really actually gets into the backgrounds of all the boys, and then it really changes the way everything else looks and plays out. And yeah, it changes the whole feel of the series. But at the time that the TV show was released, that manga didn't exist. That didn't exist until much later. Now, around the same time as Gundam Wing, I think a better series was Gundam X. So if you haven't watched Gundam X yet, I strongly recommend it. It's actually it's really solid. Also, interestingly enough, Gundam 00 was worth watching too. it's a little bit more hokey than some of the other series, but what I like about it is if you look at when the series was originally produced and written, go back and look at the political climate at the time and draw that climate, that political climate, and all the issues going on then, and draw them out 300 years. And you'll see that there's a lot of parallels that are happening in Gundam 00 that match that timeline. It's one of the few Gundam series that was very deliberately made to be much closer to to our reality than any other. Oh yeah, there's always more anime to watch. I am thinking at some point of just doing a video upload for YouTube at some point for, you know, going over each of the different Gundam series and talking about the various themes that exist within it, and not touching on the anti-war aspect of it too much, because that gets touched on pretty much anytime someone talks about Gundam in a video. They talk about the anti-war messaging. So I kind of want to go beyond that and look at some of the other stuff that, like some of the other messaging that exists in the different series, because there's so much more to them than just the anti-war messaging. Yeah, it'll be a while before I can get anything of the sort done. Just because I know there's a lot. Well, one, there's a lot to go through. I'm going to have to rewatch a bunch of it, make clips, come up with a script, and then actually get down to making the video. It's that last part. It's probably going to take the longest. You know, I have to say I'm a little disappointed that Stargazer. I mean, I think you can get the you can get this as an anime now, but when it was originally released, it was only a manga. But yeah, it's a little disappointing that back then it was just a manga, because they never released it in North America. It's a Jin. It's actually a terrorist organization. Actually, it's a very tragic terrorist organization. So Seed was disappointing in a lot of ways. It had the potential to be a lot more than it was. The first half of it was definitely a reboot of the original Gundam series. But the second half is where it falls very short, unfortunately. And then there's Seed Destiny, where that's its own can of worms. And the problem is that Seed had so much potential to be so much better than it was. Edmund. Actually, of all the Seed characters, Captain Ramius from the Archangel and Celine McGriff are probably my two favorites. I also like Talia Gladys, or Gladys Talia from Seed Destiny. Oh, the original Macross is fucking amazing. Though, my favorite Macross is Macross Plus and Macross Frontier. Wasn't a big fan of Macross 7. I wasn't planning on showing that. It's okay. All right. He has to dodge. Nice. Yeah, Macross Frontier was just kind of awesome, actually. I like the characters, and I like the fact that they didn't go overboard with, you know, how cheerful everyone was. They really went all out on the whole, this is war, this sucks, this is terrible, but they also kept the themes for the music in it. Yeah, I have some serious issues with Macross 7. Well, there goes Ed. Definitely not going to have a chance with Celine now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just reading that. That's actually too... That's too on the nose, in my opinion. I had so many problems with Macross 7, and I know they tried. I really do. So the band wasn't bad. Like, the bits where they were like doing performances on stage was great. But why the hell were they even involved in the fighting? Like, it was the dumbest thing ever. And then Bazara somehow becomes the leader, like the head of this crazy harem. Like, it's just, you want to talk fever dream. Macross 7 is a fever dream. All right, we're gonna have to fight the Karabarus Baku variants. Oh no, where are they? Strike Noir. Yeah, honestly, you're not missing much by not watching the whole thing. Macross Plus, way better. Macross Frontier, way better. Macross Delta, though, I don't know. I have yet to see it. I've heard mixed things about it, but I do want to stop and watch it at some point. I don't mind Sven too much. He's weird. He's a bit weird later on, but yeah, I've heard good things about Delta, but I've also heard, like I said, I've heard not so good things about it too. Hey, it's the Stargazer. Votre lumière. So the neat thing about this drive system, by the way, so this was one of the reasons why I liked Stargazer, is the whole point of that mobile suit and the drive system was it basically functions almost like a solar sail, but not quite. Like it takes sunlight and amplifies it and turns it into thrust. So technically, it would have unlimited thrust capabilities. The whole point of it was to explore deep space. It wasn't designed or intended to be a combat unit. It was designed to be an exploration unit. Meanwhile, on Earth, yeah, the big ring is to deploy the Volta Lumiere system. But because of how it's designed and how it operates, it can also be turned into a weapon. Because, you know, humans, if we can't militarize it, we're probably not going to use it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's transporting the Destroy Gundam. Now I get to deploy my guys. And Dog Sweaters, I think you're going to enjoy this. Because into my group, you know what? Do I want Jono here? No, let's throw Galley in. Yeah. So, you're going to enjoy one of the pilots I have out here. You can create custom pilots in this game. Yep. And I made sure that the mobile suit she has is actually a aquatic mobile suit. So this thing is one of the only mobile suits in the game that is effective at fighting underwater. Unfortunately, there just aren't very many underwater missions. And of course, there's me. I don't like how cocky he looks, but there's no way to change that. Hey, Hina! Thank you for the sub! I know you're currently in the middle of playing Baldur's Gate, but thank you anyways! Hina's another good friend of mine, by the way. So if you actually ever see her around, do pop in and say hi. Meh. Thank you. Yeah, no, she's good people. Actually, to be honest, she was the first person. Yeah, she was the first person to ever follow me when I started streaming. "100% possibility that we'll lose." Yeah, you're hopeful. You sit there. Nah, I don't care. Okay, Davin. Let's move you here. You know what? Fuck it. No, you're just gonna go straight up here. You're gonna like this. He doesn't shout as much as Domon does, but... The east is burning red. Yeah. My hand is glowing red. Or, yeah. His hand is glowing red. And the east is... Oh, fuck, what was it? I forget the whole thing he says. I actually have Domon that I can throw him into a mission at some point. Actually, speaking of Hina, this is her mobile suit. It's very pink. And has a Gatling gun. And that's Hina. She actually helped me with designing her character in this one. Wanted for several Warcrafts. This is true. Hina is indeed our cute monster. And Emmy is her wife. All right, here we go. Here's another good one.
こいつがガンダムである意味教えてやる。逃しはしない。こんなはずじゃ
So you know what? No, we're gonna keep her in mobile armor mode. Thanatos. Yep, very much so. And I have to do this at least once a stream. Actually, I didn't do this last stream. I didn't actually have Lydia come up here, but another friend of mine. I love that part. Hey, guy. Park here for now. Oh, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna get Galley to move up here. I don't care if she loses her subflight system. Get extra moves, kill shit. Gundam Barbados, let's go. Galley and her bonk stick. Ordered a gunpla of Death Scythe, huh? You know, the ex-wife actually built Death Scythe Hell Custom many years ago. She actually did a pretty good job of it too. She used semi-gloss on the black. Turned out really well. Alright, she also painted it. But yeah, the matte matte finish worked wonders. You know, I could... You know what? Fuck it. Let's just move the Bonaparte up. I strongly recommend getting an undercoat. And if you're painting it, use an undercoat for sure, like a primer of some sort. And if you're hand painting it, gloss paints hand paint on much better than flat paints. And if you want to make it a semi-gloss, just get yourself a semi-gloss overcoat for it, and it works amazingly. But if you're going to airbrush it, then just airbrush it with whatever. I mean, airbrushing for matte finish or flat finishes works really well. Was that this morning? I thought that was tomorrow. Because I know some of the Zenless stuff resets tonight. Some of it should reset tomorrow. Huh, weird. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah. Yeah, I did as much of that as I could. I don't really care about shooting him yet. Keep the subplate system there. Oh. Let's see, what did you get? What did they tell you in Reddit? I mean, other than the fact that Reddit is, you know, kind of useless. I mean, to be fair, Pulchra is pretty awesome. I do like her. Also, Bernice and Pulchra. That is the ship of the century right there. I love Bernice. Bernice is fucking hilarious. You know, Ray and Gally are really fucking putting in the work right now. so is Agent. Agent is doing really well right now. Yeah, I mean, I play as Bell, so I know the private actions are going to be different for sure. Okay, because it just unlocked, I have to do this. This is why you don't piss off any of the women in Gungeoneer.
ここまでなのか。
You okay?
敵エネルギー反応完全消失排熱処理を開始します
Yeah, that was a wolf howl. That's Gundam Barbados Lupus Rex. Lupus Rex should explain the wolf howl. Now Agents is pissed. Yeah, so the dudes in Gungeoneer, they're pretty scary normally. The girls, when they get pissed, they're terrifying. If you're wondering what Nichis is talking about, by the way, this is his mobile suit. The thing is chonky, like a Costco building. But when he gets angry, he just drops a sun on you. You might not this mission, but that is definitely going to come up. If possible. Yamcha got the short end of the stick. To this day, I do not know how Krillin pulled that off, but hats off to him for that one. Yeah, okay, everyone's pretty much where they need to be. Put you there. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Dog Sweaters. I still love your name, Dog Sweaters Monthly. It's like the ultimate magazine title. Yeah, she gets absolutely savaged by these guys. That's actually one of the most horrifying deaths in Gundam, by the way. All right. Let's see. When in doubt, leave it to Tina. Let's see. How many hit points does this guy have? 9,700? Hina, you're up. Honestly, it's a good pick for a name. Just it works amazingly well. I think it's great. Really? 80% chance to hit, and I missed 3 of them. Alright, well. Let's see. Let's do this first. To get some fire support from Humstorm. Yeah, when he goes critical, he will one-shot all these guys, which is nice. His physical weapons, don't need it. Let's get Hina up here because the 2 of them will attack together, and that's all I need for that one. It really did. It really did. Let's get some support from Mel there. I mean, it's toast anyways. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let's do that. Get rid of 5 guys in one go. 5 guys, burgers, and fries. Here we go. Yeah, Nichies goes with Nichies, or if he's playing a female character, it's Nicole. Or something along those lines. Olivia or Elizabeth? Yeah, I guess I could see that. Alright, let's do this. Ultimate attack.
仲間を守りきれる。手間はかけたくないんでね。こいつで終わりにする。なんだと。ここまでなのか。
I do like his basic sword attack. Just when he puts the sword away.
残念です。こちらも手加減はできません。それでは終わりにしましょう。ここまでなのか。
So I don't know if he's actually going to put the blade away or not. No.
次はどなたがお相手してくださるのでしょうか。
I think it's his ultimate. He actually puts the blade away. He puts it back on the shoulder, and it's got this satisfying chonk sound to it. That sting. Hey, it's Stella. Again, with the cartoonishly evil villains. Again, Sven's not terrible. He's not great, but he's not terrible. That other guy he's with, though. He's dead. Final Stargazer mission. Let's go.
南米フォルタレザ市街を突如襲撃したザフト軍モビルスー
Actually, I'm gonna put that on auto. I will be right back, guys.
年派もいかないコーディネーターの子供たちだった。先の戦乱で肉親を奪われた彼らは憎悪のままに機体を操り、その正当性を犯行声明とともに世界へ発信した。血で血を洗う憎しみの連鎖は収まることを知らず、そして増発するテロ行為にその動きを活発化させる部隊があった。地球連合軍第81独立機動軍、通称ファントムペイン。その実態はブルーコスモスの最高機関ロゴス直属の特殊部隊であり、彼らの意思が直接反映される私兵集団である。民間への被害を顧みない無差別殲滅、条約を無視した作戦の遂行など汚れ仕事を完遂すべく、部隊は少数精鋭で組織されている。またコーディネーターの高い戦闘力に対応すべく、所属するパイロットには非人道的な特殊訓練を受けた者も多かった。このファントムペイン所属モビルスーツパイロットスウェン・カルバヤンも彼らに兵器として強化された一人である。本来は天体観測を好むありふれた少年であったが、テロにより両親を失った後、ブルーコスモス下の兵士養成施設にて過酷な特殊訓練と洗脳教育を施された。もともと自ら望んで強化を受ける者などいない。
Alright, I'm back. Alright, back with these guys in Blue Cosmos.
戦場に立つことを強制された被害者の一人でしかない。ブレイク・ザ・ワールド以降、スウェンたちの所属するホアキン中佐の部隊はコーディネーターを殲滅するかのごとく各地を転戦していた。その彼らに命じられた新たな作戦、独立型 AI を搭載した、それが幼き日の夢にも連なる人々の未来を自らの手で破壊する行為であると。時にコズミックイラ74、迫り来る戦火を前に純白の機体は再度空をかける。星を見る者、スターゲイザー。今遠い星空を見据えるその瞳に映るのは戦争の光であった。
I should grab the OVA for this, because I know there is an OVA of it. The SSD Troya Station. Yeah, I like Celine. You know what's going on at that point. When all your comms are dead. I think I have her. The Nana Bulk. The Astray DSSD. You surrounded. It is armed, so... Yeah, I like her when her hair's up. When her hair's up, she looks pretty awesome. And now we're actually coming to her rescue. Nietzsche's wants to show off to the pretty lady. Okay, fine, hold on. Let's move you here. There. Oh no, she's not super evil. "12 units in 4 turns. Do you think I can destroy 12 units in 4 turns, Nietzsche's?" Oh yeah, you got this. Oh shit, these guys are resistant to beam damage. Oh well. Even though they reduce your beam damage, you still one-shot that guy. Hyper Burst doesn't count as beam damage. It counts as ultimate damage? Yeah. Yeah, I can't go after the warship yet. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, Ray does have kinetics. Actually, Galley is super well equipped for this because almost all of her attacks are physical. I mean, the extra 500 explosive damage really doesn't mean anything, but it is kind of fun to see. Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave it to those two there. Let's see. Get the Hina squad out here. So got the Hina squad and the Tina squad. Tina squad's gonna go here. Yeah, your counters are going to take him out. I'm not worried about it. Slaughter daggers. That's what those are called. I was trying to remember what the names of those mobile suits was. Oh, they didn't want to play with you. What do you know? Not that I blame them. I mean, seriously, can you blame them for not wanting to attack you? I can't. And they're ignoring Ray. Even though, I mean, probably for the best, because she poses the greatest threat down there. Time for the sunshine. All right, take that guy out. It's actually funny, if he defended, it would have actually not killed him. Hey, it's Davin. Here we go. There's the man himself. Lots actually. How you doing? Oh, I wish I could say the same, man. Hey, Davin, dog sweaters, Davin. So Big is Davin. He and I, we've known each other, God, it's almost 12 years now. That's what you get for living in Louisiana. Let's move Hina up here with her team. Chilled bourbon, good call. I'll bring you back in for now. Oh, you will get the chance. Don't you worry. Do. Yeah, so this is the in-game representation of Big. This is Davin. Oh yeah, you have the you're doing the self-distillery thing. Almost enough to take him out. But that's where he comes in. Always 4x4. Yes, very much so. I can attest to this. Alright, I think that's everything. Now I just gotta wait. Not only does the cetacean continue to resist, it's got Gunjinir on its side. You're not going anywhere with this, buddy. A lot of Albertans are definitely drunkards, that is true. Good thing I'm not an Albertan. I might live in Alberta, but I'm not an Albertan. Alright. Yeah, BC is very good for the herbal vices. Alright. Time for Nichis to drop a sun on somebody. Oh, this fucker. Yeah, he deserves the sunshine. Demi-human alien hybrid. Sure, I'll go with that. Yes, his name was Shams. I'm not done here. Kaboom. Yeah, you are. Let's see. I think I actually need you to go fight. What's his face? Yeah, you and Sven have to fight each other. Let me think. How am I gonna approach this? Huh. You know, that puts a whole new meaning to, is that your gun or are you just happy to see me? All right, dog sweaters, if you're still there, this is Ray when she gets mad. Devin, dude, you and I have confirmed a long time ago that you really aren't for the married life, and yet somehow So not only did I just have her, nuke one dude, but had her command everyone else to wipe out 6 more. Again, Ray Serena, everybody. Don't piss off the siren. Ray Serena. You do. You always pay the price for it, but you indeed do. Oh? Should we be concerned? Okay, now I think if I do this... Yep. All right. You know, it's good that you got to go. It's a good thing those stitches are finally going to come out, because I know those have been pissing you off. But this is where things are going to get really spicy. Let's start with this. Drop a sun on somebody. Nothing beats a group shit kicking. Yes, this is very true. Here we go, Devin. Kamehameha time. You just crushed him from range. Yeah, we'll pass. Oh, right, I forgot. I still had the guys off to the side there. Heh. You know what, fuck it. Commencing destruction. About that. Oh yeah, this is the moment he realized. Bye, Sven. Sekiha Tenkyoken! Yeah, arms crossed like a total Chad. How does the Costco supermarket evade? That is a very good question. I do not know. Let's see who is still within lock on. There. May as well get rid of all three of them. Or, yeah, three? Yeah. She didn't deploy the Vote Luminaire. Vote Lumiere. Yeah, Vote Lumiere. Vote Lumiere. Yeah, okay. Bleh. French names. Actually, we don't know if she dies or not. But if she did, she goes out like a champ. And this is why we don't really know for sure. This is a
ファントムペインによるトロヤステーションの襲撃はスターゲイザーをはじめとする DSSD の反撃により収束を迎える。戦闘中アポロン A からのプロパルジョンビームを浴びたスターゲイザーはその強力な高圧を推力として敵機であるストライクの丸ごと地球圏外に達していた。
beyond the Earth sphere. So they're actually past the Lagrange points, which are out past the moon to begin with.
ここはどこだ？
正確にはわからないわ。地球と金星の軌道の間のどこかね。
So if you want to know how far the fuck out they are into space, there you go.
The コーディネーターの捕虜になるつもりはない。
別に拘束するつもりはないわ。
No, they do not have FTL, but the propulsion beam gave them so much force and so much acceleration that they were able to make it out that far.
あなたの機体 体からエネルギーをもらいたいの。この子のはシステムコントロールの維持だけで精一杯。いいでしょ？
Oh no, they're potentially royally fucked, but they also may not be. They don't really say what happens here.
それに選ぶ権利があるのか。ノワールのエネルギーも大して残ってはいないはずだ。10秒も加速すれば使い切ってしまうだろ
かもしれないわね。
う。なぜ？
寂しいから。一人で死ぬのも寂しかったから。誰でもいいから眠るまで声をかけられる相手が欲しかった。私が死ぬまで一人じゃないって感じさせてくれればいいんだから。さあ帰りましょう。このスターゲイザーは外宇宙探査のために作られたモビルスーツ。太陽からの風を微粒子の量子の膜で受けて推進力にするの。
See?
最初の1秒では 0.5 センチしか移動しない。でも1分後には18メートルのところまで進んでいて、1時間後には出発点から64キロのところにあり、一度走り始めたら無限に加速し続ける。
Yep, as long as it's getting light from something, it's always going to be accelerating.
帰れるわ。必ず。
But at 128 kilometers an hour,
ルミエール
I mean, that's only after an hour.
惑星間の超長距離航行を実現するために開発された光を水力に変換する。
After a few hours, you'd be going ridiculously fast. I mean, it's the same idea, same concept as a solar sail.
その名の通り、乗り手を遠い星々へ連れ行くための帆。光り輝ける運び手である。たとえ薬で代謝を抑えても、酸素が持つのは約27日。人類の誰も達したことのない暗闇の中で、それでもセレーネはそんな彼女にかつて出会った人たちの面影を見たスウェンは、抑制してきた本来の感情を取り戻しつつ、一人の人、もう少しの辛抱ね。だんだん感覚が鈍くなって眠くなるから。
Oh yeah, no, you're Gundam, you'd be fine.
あなた、名前は？
スウェン。
おやすみ、スウェン。
君は？
私
Passed out before she could tell him.
かつて星に憧れたもの。ナチュラルとコーディネーターの争いは未だ絶えないの。その光すら届かぬ宇宙の片隅では、そのような違いに意味はなかった。
Yep, they don't know how long. I mean, it's 20. They've got 27 days of oxygen, so go into cold sleep so your body doesn't require as much food or water.
少なくとも今の二人の間には。
Yeah, because I mean, well, then you start entering into time dilation. 669 hours later.
スターゲイザーは今地球圏へと帰還する。
So, we know it returns to the Earth sphere, and that's where that ends. We have no idea if they survived or not. Actually, let me see what. Okay, so yeah, I did miss that one. Yeah, 27.8 days later, so maybe they lived, maybe they didn't, who knows? It's strongly implied they died, but they're never certain. They're never certain of it. All right, let's start Gundam 00. Also, I like the music for Gundam 00.
2307年
Okay, before I continue, I am going to mention this because this is important to know. Because I've spoken of it already. Dog sweaters, I was mentioning this to you earlier as well. Gundam 00 is actually probably one of my favorite Gundam series for one reason. This is the one Gundam series that actually draws direct parallels to the Earth and politics we know today. This is the one that's actually based off of the world we know. So in terms of Gundam, this is actually the one that's closest to us in terms of potentially be a potential reality. Now, that's ignoring the MacGuffins that they have in the series, but I mean, in terms of like geopolitics, this makes the most sense. This is actually why I really like this show. Hey, Taco, how's it going? You caught me just at the start of Gundam 00.
地球の化石燃料が枯渇する中、人類は新たなるエネルギー資源を太陽光発電に委ねた。
Taco, dog sweaters, meet Taco. I love Gundam 00.
そして半世紀近い計画の末、約5万キロメートルにも及ぶ3本の軌道エレベーターを中心とした太陽光発電システムを完成させる。しかし、このシステムの恩恵を得られたのは軌道エレベーター建造時に集約された3つの国家軍およびその同盟国に限られていた。
Again, you know, hey, we control the space elevators and we get all the power that they create. If you're not our friends, you're not getting it.
米国を中心とした世界経済連合、通称ユニオン。中国、ロシア、インドを中心とした人類革新連盟。そして新ヨーロッパ共同体 AEU。
I also love how you look at the political blocks that they set up, and they make sense. Especially if you think back to when the Gundam 00 was originally written. Ads. 3 minutes ads. You know what? I'm going to do this. So I know not everyone is subscribed. So we'll just wait. We'll wait until ads are done for everybody. Yeah, it was... I say when it was written because the political climate in our world was very different at the time. And the political climate of the world at the time the series was written is where all of the parallels for the series comes from. Because really, do you honestly think China and Russia are going to be getting along right now? Like, China's ready to stab Russia in the back. This is definitely not based off of today's politics, but, you know, you go back about 15 years, yeah. It doesn't really matter if Russia found out or not. The fact does remain that Russia and China, they're not on good terms. They play at being friends, but they're definitely not on the best terms. But the point is, the political climate 15 years ago was definitely different than it is now. And that is where the parallels for this series comes from. I mean, it is still shockingly relevant, but not as relevant as it used to be. So, we have 30 seconds left, and then we can get back to it. But in the meantime, yeah, this is easily one of my favorite Gundam series. It's outside of the Universal Century. In the Gundam Extended Universe, Gundam 00 is probably my number one. Oh yeah, a lot of shit happened over 15 years. That's right, you served. A buddy of mine served too. All right, back we go. Unfortunately, he did not recover particularly well from the strain of the war. He is not with us anymore. Yeah, his story is messed up and sad at the same time. I mean, I remember what you told me about what happened with you and the stuff that you've had to go through, and that's fucked up. I remember with him, he was seeing a girl, and they broke up. I'm assuming because I don't know all the details, but I'm guessing it's because he was having issues with his PTSD, and it was probably honestly either bothering or scaring her, and I can understand why. He tried to get back with her, and he showed up at her place, and I'm not exactly sure how things played out, but he ended up killing her, and she had stabbed him a bunch of times, and then he got in his car and took off in his car, and he died in a high-speed police chase. My assumption is she attacked him first, and his survival instincts came into play, and he killed her because that's what your survival instincts are, especially if you're a trained soldier. And the reason why I draw that conclusion is because her kids were home, and he saw those kids as if they were his own. He would never do any harm to those children. So that's why I'm thinking this. But I have no way of knowing.
そんな争い尽きぬ世界に変革のくさびを打ち込む者が現れる。施設武装組織ソレスタルビーイング。
The private armed organization Celestial Being, also known as terrorists. Yeah, nah, his story is pretty heavy. I always make sure to tell people that I know that have gone, that either do service or have gone through service, take a mental check. If you've been through some shit and you need to deal with it and you need to talk. I don't know what it is that I can say or do, but I'm always here if anyone needs to say something.
彼らは現存する全モビルスーツの性能を凌駕する超兵器を用いて全戦争行為への介入を始める。自らが掲げる戦争根絶という大きな目的のために武力による戦争の否定、矛盾を抱えながら戦場に切り込む超兵器の姿に人々は何を思うのか。
The themes of this series. Oh, I could just get into it. I could spend the rest of the stream just talking about it. I'm not going to. I'll save that for Tuesday.
そして彼らの行動の果てに見える真実と今破壊による再生が始まる。
Because honestly, there is a lot to talk about. And I will save all that for Tuesday because Tuesday is going to be nothing but Gundam 00 missions, and it will give me ample opportunity to discuss it. A lot of this was going on during the peak of ISIS. Like, when this was being written. And you can see it in the way the series is portrayed. Yeah, you know what, Taco? You did the right thing. And the fact that you decidedly took that 8 years when you didn't have to make that choice, but the fact that you did in that time says a lot about you. I mean, not exactly newlyweds, but still newlywed enough. I know I said it before, man, but congratulations on getting this far and getting married. Now, having been there myself, may I offer you a small bit of advice? And this is a bit of advice that will save you a lot of headache throughout the remaining years that you have. And take it from a guy who did not follow this advice. Because no one ever told it to me before. I kind of learned this shit the hard way. No matter how stupid or how difficult it may be or it may seem, do not ever stop communicating openly with your partner and with your wife. The moment you decide that you don't need to say something, that is when things will start to pile up. Just stay open and honest with each other and communicate freely. It may seem stupid to you in the moment, but say it anyways. It will save you a lot of headache in the long run, I promise you that. Well, it's not even about arguing. It's just about speaking your mind and saying what you feel. Because, it's always going to be valid. What you feel, what she feels, it will always be valid. And that's good. And never stop talking. Mr. Special, who's never lost a mock battle. Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy. By the way, this guy, he is the comic relief of the series. What did you say? Oh, at least it's got a good sound system. What a comment. Bluetooth Bose speakers. Ah, here we go. Unknown. Hey, look, it's the green particles. Nietzsche should be familiar with those. This is the series your unit's from, by the way. Yeah, Nichi's pilots a unit from this series. Actually, that first episode of Gundam 00 is actually really good. Alright, so let's make sure Nichi's actually in here. Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot. So I've got 3 units from 00 here. Technically 4 if we include Found Sun. How many hit points does he have? Oh, shit. Anyone will kill him, alright. Maybe. Yes. I love that bit when he shows up and then Patrick just fucking loses his mind. Like, the opening to Gundam 00, that first episode is actually really good. Like, it just hooks you immediately. You're running with Mr. Special. Eliminating the target. Yeah, that's about right, Setsuna. So you know what? Alright. Let's just back off and let him go after Setsuna there. He's probably not going to. Knowing him, he's going to go after Davin here. Nope, he is going to go after Setsuna. Alright. Gian sword it is. So there's actually a baked-in quest to defeat him using the. Yeah. So I played a little bit of Eternal. Not a fan. Like, I get why people enjoy it, but it's not really for me. But I'm special! I've won 2,000 mock battles!
これがガンダムマイスターの力だ。
You poor sap. That's... I don't know, just... It feels like there's something missing from the game. Yeah, Super Wars is always solid. He's actually not dead. So the thing about Patrick is he is the single luckiest pilot in all of Gundam. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to Super Wars Y. He's so lucky he'd make Lancer jealous. Hey, it's Lock on Stratos.
Gundam Dynamis とロックオンストラトスの初陣だ。
There's the Ptolemaeus. I got Sumeragi's like drinking booze on the bridge, but I mean she's not actually the ship captain. She's their planner and coordinator, and she's already done that. So, eventually, I'm gonna play Super Robot Wars VX and T on PS4 on stream. I've already done Super Wars 30. I'm also gonna do OG Moon Dwellers. I think I may also do OG 1 and 2 at some point. But Super Wars Y, when it releases, I am streaming the shit out of that game. It's gonna be the only game I stream on my on my regular streaming days. Taco is right. She's grumpy because she doesn't have a beer in her hand. Oh yeah, that's not going to help you. Here's Generation 1 of Costco. Gundam Virtue. Alright, we don't have any of the really good shit yet. Hold on a sec. How is his attack range? I do this. Alright, you have a good one, Dog Sweaters. I will catch you later. I'm actually back at this on Tuesday. I know Ray will also be streaming. So, who knows? Maybe I'll see you, maybe I won't. Well, I'll see you on her stream for sure. You have a good night. And thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so there's the other one there, Nichies. The other chonker. Like I said, this is the Generation 1 version of your unit. You're running Generation 2. I guess mini chunk would be fairly accurate. Like no aerial mobility at all. There's 4 guys gone. Don't need to worry about them anymore. Yeah, that was so not necessary. And that's that for down here anyway. So now I have to worry about all the guys in space, because I don't think I can send anybody up there. I'm pretty sure I can't. Oh, you did hit him. Alrighty. Enjoy your dinner. Alright, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna put you guys back in here. Only having a range 3 attack on Kyrios is actually kind of annoying. Hey, Hina, how's it going? How was stream? That's good. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the important part, right? BG3 is definitely a game I need to play. Yeah, I'll weaken him. Alright, almost finished. Yay. Yeah, Nietzsche's just told me a lot about it too. So, very much gonna look forward to playing it one day. Ugh. You know what? Okay. There we go. Now we're getting the message from a celestial being. Aeolia Shenberg. I would like to make this announcement to every single human born and raised on Earth. We are Celestial Being, a private armed organization possessing the mobile weapon Gundam. Celestial Being? The main objective of Celestial Being's activities is to eliminate acts of war from this world. Now, there's a little bit of a hypocrisy there, but yeah, you know what? We have not undertaken this goal for our own benefit. We are standing up for the greatest goal of all, to rid ourselves of the scourge of war. Actually, you want to know something funny about that, Nina? We never find out. Yeah, I mean, if I say too much, I'll completely spoil it. But, for all intents and purposes, he's actually a good guy. But we never know for sure. We never find out. As of this moment, I make this declaration to all of humanity. Territory, religion, energy, no matter what the reason, if there is an evident act of war being carried out, we will intervene with armed force. Any country, organization, or corporation that aids, abets, promotes, or provokes war will be a target of our intervention. We are Celestial Being. We are an armed organization created to eradicate acts of war from this world. So here's the funny thing about Aeolia Shenberg, by the way. Actually, no, you know what? No, I'm not going to say anything. There's a lot more to this guy. But he very much means what he says. That much I do know. Marina Ismail. They want to solve the problems of war with more war. Yes, actually. Overwhelming force, to be exact. Again, the hypocrisy. Alejandro. And good old ribbons Mark. You know, I never really realized how much Saji's head looks like an egg. Also, his face looks way too young for his body. Yeah, Saji's a dude. Also, Lock on Stratos, this guy, he's my favorite character in the entire series. Setsuna is all right, but honestly, like, he's better later. Lock on Stratos is just good the whole way through. He's very much like the big brother figure to everybody in the show. So, like, you know what, Hina, you're right. I cannot argue that at all. Alright, do I have anything interesting in group dispatch? Ooh, fuck, Operation Ragnarok. Can I dispatch someone to it? Yeah, no. No, I can't. Damn it. Alright. I'll have to deal with that later. Alright. So we are at 9:43 my time. So guess what? That means we are going to be wrapping up for tonight. Because I just do not have enough time left in the night to do another mission. Even though Gundam 00 missions tend to be shorter early on, later on they can get pretty long. Again, like the Gundam SEED Destiny missions were fucking long, so yeah, it's same deal here. But now we have started Gundam 00, so we finished Gundam SEED Stargazer. Had a bit of a yap about, some of the stuff that, the theming of Gundam and all that wonderful stuff. As I had said, though, Tuesday, I'm going to spend more time during the stream yapping about Gundam 00, because there's a lot about it that isn't really shown in the game. But it is incredibly important in a lot of ways. Very relevant to our current world as well. So if you are wondering, Hina, because I know you came into this later, Gundam 00 happens in the Anno Domini calendar. So it actually is our calendar. It happens in year 2300 something. So, 300 years from now, 350 actually. But why it's relevant is when it was written, the people who are writing it were taking cues from the political climate and the conflicts that were going on at the time, which was during the middle of the attack on ISIS and the second Iraq War and what was going on in Afghanistan. And a lot of that carries through the series, like the actual Gundam 00 series. And you can see the parallels. It is the only Gundam series that is actually relevant and is closely tied to the world we know today. Which is actually what makes it such an interesting show, because you can tell that the writers were looking at what was going on at the time and thought to themselves, okay, if we then took that and followed the logical paths, I mean, in some cases to extremes, to 350 years from now, what would it look like? And that's what they did. So It was actually quite the interesting series to watch, and I may actually consider doing a Discord watch stream at some point with on Gundam 00. So we'll see. Definitely something that's going to be in the cards at some point, I'm sure. But outside of the original Gundam timeline, the UC timeline, Gundam 00 is my favorite Gundam. Now, is it an amazing show? Does it? That's debatable. Does it have its issues? Fuck yes. Are there certain plot holes you can drive a semi-truck through? Yes, absolutely. We'll talk about those when we get there. But its theming is incredibly important. And it's incredibly relevant. So. Alrighty. So, with that all being said, thank you everyone for coming out tonight. It was good seeing all of you. I will be back on Tuesday with more Gundam. And now I get to see who we can go and raid out to. Who we can go pester. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to do this because I have to actually set up a command for this. But for everyone present, we have a raid message. You know, if Cyrene's on, I'm going to go pay her a visit. See Andy. Cinna's on. I haven't stopped in to say hi to Cinna in a while. But no. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, so in that case, I'm going to go pop in and say hi to Cinephon. It has been ages since we have stopped in and said hi to her. Oh, him. Sorry. So we're going to stop in and say hi to Cinna. Everyone got their raid messages ready? And they are currently doing their 1-year affiliate anniversary, by the way. So be sure to stop in and give them a congratulations on that, too. All right. So again, thank you guys for coming out tonight. I will catch all of you on Tuesday. You will have a good night, and I will see you later.